Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to install the Load Lifter 5000 from Airlift. Uh, this is going to go into my 2007 Ford F150. This is all that you get in the box to install it. Alright, you get the lower brackets, the airbags, upper brackets, the necessary fittings and bolts to install the airbags. Alright. And stay with me, and today I'm going to show you how to install it. This is to install it on a flip kit that I have on my F150 after lowering the bag 5 inches. So I have a really bad suspension. For the installation, the tools that you need are going to be a 14 mil socket, 14 mil wrench, and a half inch wrench. So that is all you need. This is going to be just for the fittings. They're half inch. Everything else is going to work with the 14 mil socket and the wrenches. Tape measurement, and like I said, it is likely you're going to need a welder. Alright, so on your differential, you need to make sure you unbolt the brake line, okay? As the brake line to your caliper, obviously. And you're going to put the bottom bracket for the airbags. You're gonna place it on top, alright? Just to show you what I'm looking at, okay? I'm going to place them on top, and you see the gap between the plate and the springs. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to get a measuring tape. You're going to measure the distance. All right, so see if I can get a better angle. All right, let's see here. Okay, you're going to measure the distance from right there. Okay, it's around 4 1/4. All right. Okay, you're gonna take that measurement, and that, my friends, is what you guys need. Another piece of metal. All right. This is what we're gonna be using. All right. Same thickness, so around 6 mils thickness. Same as the bracket. All right, here to compare that. All right, and you're gonna cut some plates, which I will show you. Okay guys, so something I forgot to show you. What you need to do is cut this right here. All right, you're gonna cut it, and that's where we're going to put the extension, so it can look like this. Alright, so you cut it from right here, obviously each side. You're going to put a small extension. Alright, and I'm going to show you how it's going to look after you weld it. Alright, so you see that's the way it's going to look at the end. See, we have this piece right here. Now we're going to extend it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to test fit the pre-assembled airbag, just so we can kind of find where we're going to make the holes on the chassis. So I will show you now how I'm going to do that. Okay. Alright, so alright, so that's where we're going to be making the holes. Here we're going to put some spacers, and in the other side as well we're going to put some spacers, also included in the kit, and I will show you that in a minute. Problem, the chassis of my truck is box, so the bolts that came with the kit are not going to work. So you will have to buy new bolts for your setup if your chassis is not box, which I don't see why yours will be different than mine, which I will show you which ones you need to buy. Alright, so here we have the original ones. If your chassis is not box, then I guess you can use those, but because mine is a box chassis, you're gonna need to purchase new ones. Those are 3/8, so you need new bolts that are 6-inch long. That way you can make this work. Again, that's if your chassis is box. I went to the local hardware and I paid like $6 for the bolts. And oh, you also gonna need a drill bit if your chassis is box. So 3/8, and that's how we're gonna make this work. Alright, so those are the holes that you're gonna be making. As you can see, I already started with a pilot hole, and I'm going to finish with a 3/8 drill bit. Alright guys, now on the driver's side, I do recommend you to put the bolts from inside out, just because of the fact that in this side you have the gas tank right here, so it's easier to put them from the inside out. Also, you have a harness, I don't know if you can see it right there, right here, that makes the installation a little bit difficult if you put them the other way around. Make sure you put something when you're making the holes behind the chassis, so you don't puncture the gas tank. So I use that just to cover these two holes right here. Alright. Okay, so now you just have to tighten these bolts on the top. Okay, 14 mils. As well as the ones on the bottom for the spacers. 14 mils. Alright. And pretty much that's it. The next step will be just to install the air lines. Okay, but pretty much this is it. Okay guys, here the only thing you have to do is relocate the brake line bolt. You're gonna make a hole on the lower bracket. Make sure you put the bracket first, and then you'll be able to see where you need to make the hole to put the bolt and hold your brake line. All right. Alright guys, on the driver's side, you do not have to relocate the brake line. It's gonna run through the inside. Alright, if you see my finger here, it's gonna go through the inside, so you don't have to relocate the brake line. Okay guys, I think this is easy to explain. This kit right here on the bag number 33059. Okay, that's going to be the kit to install the airlines. Okay, it comes with some zip ties. Okay, I decided to put the airlines through my plate, and it's also going to work as, you know, to hold my plate. So I think that's, you know, easy to explain. You can run the lines however you like. So, you know, pretty much that's it.